I just got an interesting phone call. I was asked if I hit a car while leaving the job site this morning. Well, folks, I'm gonna get a ticket. Why is it less safe in California to do 65 than it is in Nevada? Riddle me that one, Batman. Whatever. Morning, driver. It's Friday, but it's the Friday after the New Year, so it's a whole new year, and we're getting ready to go to work. We're gonna load a 62-foot loader joist and take it up to Hillsboro, Oregon, which is near Portland, and we're gonna take the flatbed to do it. The truck's not hooked up to the flatbed because I just got done doing the speedometer, and I got the tires done too just the other day. So I'm gonna hook up, then we're gonna go. My name is Jupiter. I drive a truck. I own the truck I drive, and that's why I called my company Jupiter Trucking. Join me, and I'll take you along on some of the different things I end up doing to make a buck with a truck. It feels like I never left. Okay, my turn. And we got it. It's our 60-foot load. Got about 10 feet of overhang off the back. It ain't going anywhere. A couple flags on the back. And we're gonna call this one good. I'll see you guys on the road on Sunday. Have a good weekend. Happy Sunday. Are we ready for this? It's a very dreary, bleak, overcast day, and we're gonna run into some weather today. We've got about an 11-hour drive. We've got all day to go, so we're gonna get out of here. At least I got new tires. We are officially trucking. This is my first trip after the new year. Today is the 4th of January. Oh, I gotta get a new calendar. There's a storm rolling in Oregon. It's gonna hit pretty much the entire state of Oregon from north to south. It's just a gamble as to see which pass is gonna get hit the hardest. There are 4 passes that a truck can take pretty easily over the Cascade Mountains there. One is very north at Mount Hood. One is very south down near Klamath Falls and Medford. And then there's 2 in the middle. Looking at the snow forecast for today, it looks like the snow accumulation is going to be pretty light until about tonight, 11 or 12 tonight. Then it's going to start hitting kind of good. We're going to try to go around the top over the snowstorm. We are going to hit some snow. I don't expect to have any chains, but I have them with me just in case. I have a reload, luckily. It's down in southern Oregon. It's one of my usual lumber loads coming right back home. Let's make a trip. I do have my tire chains already. I never even took them off this summer. I got lazy. I haven't used them. Yeah, it's been about a year now. It's gonna be an easy drive today. Nice and peaceful. Here it comes. It's coming. There it is. We're in Oregon again now. Oh man, it's been like 2 weeks. Somebody had a bad day. I got past that wreck just in time. When they start trying to flip him over onto his wheels, they're going to have the road closed down for a good while. The trailer's still loaded. I could see the door was open and something in it, but I couldn't tell what it was. Man. It looks like they've completely remodeled this rest area. The sign that used to have my sticker on it was right there. One other fun thing I like to do is slap a sticker on things. Whenever I come across a sign like this, I get one of my stickers cool. I'm part of the in crowd now. Gonna have to put a new sticker up. It would appear that this is the new sticker sign, so let's do one. Do a load check. Both of my flags are still here. That's always a good sign. I believe we are safe to continue. I've got to say that so far we are looking really good for the weather. It looks as if the forecast has changed, or at least not coming true. I think we're going to get some rain, but I think that's going to be all. Uh-oh. I don't think that's right. That time of day again. Got to put lights on the load. The weather isn't looking too bad at all. I don't think I'm going to have anything. It's going to be an easy trip over the mountain. Here we are right at the summit. This isn't bad at all. Well, it's a lot better than I was expecting today. Just a few snow flurries. So I'm here, I think. I really don't know. The address takes me to a place where there is no job site, and yeah, I don't know. Everything looks right, but it's not here that I can see. So I'm just gonna park and we'll find it in the morning. No big deal. At least in the morning, someone will answer the phone too. All right, good night, see you in the morning. The adventures continue. Good morning. I found the job site. I actually found it last night. We gotta go way over there. I don't know if you can see me at all. And I gotta get into there between these two power poles. I don't want to pull on here until I talk to somebody and figure out exactly where to go and if it's okay. I was going to get the drone out and fly around as soon as the sun came up, but this building is right at the end of a runway for an airport here in Hillsboro. So that's a no-no. Controlled airspace. I got my drone's pilot license now, and I've learned a lot. And that is something you can't do. No pictures of this job from the air. We're gonna pull up onto the slab right now. That's why I'm not flying my drone right there. That's the money shot right there. That's the one we're waiting on. There's John. He's next. I'm gonna get out of here right though. Well, look who's here. It's Rental Truck Scott. apparently he had a lot of trouble finding this job as well, and he came in the wrong entrance and he almost slid down an embankment. He couldn't make the corner, it was too tight. He didn't know. Wow, what a mess. He's here now, but he said he was scared to death here a little bit ago. Give it a 6. The location has sucked, and since Scott had a really bad experience too, you know, it's like it should be a 3 for the location, and the unload itself is an 8. So we'll call it a 6, 5.5. Now that we're empty, we're going to head about 3.5 hours south to Riddle and get a load of lumber. So I'm cruising down I-5 here, and I'm in the city of Salem, which is the capital of the state of Oregon. I made a mistake in a previous video and I said that Albany was the state capital. Wrong. Yeah, I know better, I just made a mistake. But I do want to say that right outside of Albany is the city of Corvallis. And Corvallis was the state capital of Oregon in 1855. So there. But after 1855, it moved back to Salem, and it's been here ever since. So, yeah, I guess technically I was wrong. I just got an interesting phone call. I was asked if I hit a car while leaving the job site this morning. No, I did not hit a car. Apparently, somebody, a joist truck, ran over a car and left without stopping. And apparently they were empty and on their way out. And we're just trying to hunt down who it was. I don't know if I'll ever find out an answer to that, because as long as I know it wasn't one of my group, I might not ever figure out exactly who it was. But it wasn't me. Yet another change of plans. Turns out there was a little miscommunication between myself and the party that I am getting the load of lumber through. I thought it was ready this morning, but it's not ready until tomorrow morning. So now that it's noon and I'm 45 minutes away, I'm done for the day. There's a nice big truck stop down here, the Seven Feathers. We'll go to the Seven Feathers truck stop and we'll put our feet up. My load will be ready about 7:30 or 8 in the morning, and it's just a few miles away, so we'll head over there in the morning and get it on. Welcome to Monday afternoon. This is where I'm going to be spending the next, let's call it 18 hours or so, 20 hours maybe. Convenient. Truck stop's right over there if I want to walk down and get a soda pop for the evening. And at least it's nice and quiet. Plenty of room here. Apparently, as a truck was leaving this morning's job site and they had to pull into oncoming traffic to exit, an oncoming car got scared and veered off into the ditch. Nobody hit anybody and nobody saw anything except the driver of the car, who then went to the job site and complained that it was a black truck and that it was a flatbed. And so they kind of are thinking it was a joist truck. And they're kind of thinking it was John, who is swearing to God it wasn't him. He's sending in his dash cam footage, and I have been asked to send in mine as well. We don't have an answer to this yet, but hey, the fun continues with it's a he said, she said, and I don't even know why the joist plant would care who's involved. It's off-site and it's on public property, but hopefully I'll have an end to the story at some point and I'll share it with you. That's where I'm at now. whenever I come to a truck stop, I always park in the farthest away possible, quietest corner possible. I don't care if I gotta walk. I do want to say though, that if anybody comes and parks next to me within the next, say, 10 or 12 hours, I'm not gonna be too happy about that. It's clouding up, and I don't think I'm gonna fly the drone anymore if there's nothing to see. So unless the sun comes back out, I'll just see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna get some wood, go home. Morning. This is how they do it in Oregon. It's how you get rid of your scrap. It's kind of a cold. It's not terribly cold. It's probably in the low 40s. Misty, foggy, wet. Feels good. The weather has cleared up really nicely. There is nothing going on. The roads may be a little bit wet on the summit. They're going to be dry on either side. And we're just going to get our stuff on here and boogie. It's going to be nice. Always fascinating to see what wrecks have come in since the last time I was here. All these trucks kind of have one theme about them, and that is that they're all the damn same. They said my load would be ready at 8 o'clock. We're getting there. These guys are pretty good. Cut them a little slack. I like it here. And just like that, we're done. Big old load of wood. It's all over but the driving. I don't really trust the levelness of this ground for weight, but let's see what this weighs. $36. It says it weighs 36,000 pounds. I'm legal to 40, and I actually have an extended weight permit for Oregon. Right through this area of southern Oregon is where the Applegate Trail ended. Back in the 1840s, when everyone was trying to get to Oregon, they were trying to get up to Oregon City, which is up right outside of Portland. The last stretch of the Oregon Trail along the Columbia River was extremely treacherous. There was no route over land. And so people would put their wagons and belongings onto rafts and try to float them down the Columbia River. I tell you what, these people were brave, man. And a lot of people died. A lot of people, things tipped over and people drowned. So there were two brothers, the Applegate brothers, who tried to find a route into Oregon on a different way. So the Oregon Trail came along the northern part of Oregon, and they tried to find a southern route. So the Overland Trail, as people headed west, in Idaho, it would split. And the northern route would take you into Oregon, and the western route would take you into California. The California Trail came through Nevada, and the Applegate brothers found a route from Nevada, actually not too far from where I live, into southern Oregon in 1846. It wasn't a really great alternative because it's extremely rugged around here. And the mountains and the Indians and all of that was really tough, very treacherous. But they did it, and it became very central to populating the southern Oregon area, the Rogue River Valley area, and this whole part of southern Oregon. It takes off from northern Nevada, cuts through the corner of California, and then actually comes over the Cascade Mountains into Medford along what is now Highway 66. I went on Highway 66 once in my pickup in a gooseneck trailer, And no, I won't do that anymore. It's like a goat trail. It was steep and windy and switchbacks, and I did not like it at all. And it's been probably 20 years since I did that. Don't do it in a truck, promise you. But that's how really this whole part of Southern Oregon became settled, was due to the Applegate Trail, which took off from Nevada and ended up here. I do have a little update for the job site incident yesterday. Basically, the boss lady at the joist plant told the job site to go pound sand, call the cops, not our problem, and quit harassing us. Yeah! Leave us alone. We got shit to do, man. Waste time with this stupidity. Nuts. Well, folks, I'm gonna get a ticket. California, 55 mile an hour speed limit, and I was doing about 62, 63. He's turning around now. Oh boy. Wish me luck. It's the first time in years. I don't know, probably as well as you know, but I was just kind of...
On my radar, you were at 67.
Oh.
Yeah, so cutting it close to where I would give you a ticket. I'm just going to give you a verbal. We're in a weird spot right here.
Yeah.
So, do you have your license on you?
I do.
She's going to give you a verbal today, sir.
I appreciate that. It's you just lose track sometimes.
No, I understand and get it. It's just big trucks like this. It's a little bit harder to slow down, so I think that's why some officers pull over truck drivers a little bit more because of that.
Yeah, well,
it's a little bit more dangerous. But
I always find that argument interesting when it's not dangerous in Nevada, but it is dangerous in California.
Yeah, it's interesting their laws, but
or Oregon, or Utah, or Idaho, or Washington.
Well, California has more stricter laws.
Yeah, stricter laws, but the safety thing doesn't change state to state. But,
Yeah. Well, just slow down, okay? Because
I will. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're cutting it a little close to where I would write you a citation.
Yeah.
Just drive safe, okay? Watch for cars as you get back onto the road,
yeah,
okay?
I will. All right. Thank you. She was nice. She just gave me a verbal warning. You know, actually, I had the camera on the whole time she was in here, so you can probably hear the audio. Yeah, I know the speed limit in California is 55, but don't try to pull this safety crap on me. Why is it less safe in California to do 65 than it is in Nevada? Riddle me that one, Batman. Whatever. I'm glad she didn't write me a ticket. She's not following me anymore. But do not try to say it's safety. That's just stupid in my opinion. Common sense. Lord, California's just dumb. Also, I've been kind of going back and forth on which route to take home. I don't really care to go 395 south into Reno, but the other route through Gerlach is a little rough. So I've been kind of going back and forth. That sealed the deal right there. I'm getting out of California ASAP. That is it for today. We made it home. Did our 470 miles today. 8. It took a little longer than I thought. All right, see you guys in the morning. Peace. Morning. We're back. Time to deliver the wood. Let's see what Ben is doing. He's making a lot of racket over here, but I don't see anything getting accomplished. Oh, look at that. Ben's a pro. So that's what these guys do. They build loads. The joists come out of the plant over there on a trailer, and then they pick it all apart and decide how many loads are going to be in each job, and then they build the loads. And when the loads are ready, I show up and they put the whole thing on the truck at once. All right, let's go home. Would you look at that? The sun came out. That's awesome. And I'm going to put on my home hat to celebrate the sunshine. But it's only going to be for a little bit, because now that the sun's out, I got to get to work. Things to do. But before I do any of that, I'm going to pop over here. We're going to do a license plate update. We got some plates to add to the board. Check this out. We got a nice little update to do. This will be fun. The first plate we're going to put on the board is a Nevada rodeo plate. And my buddy Blake dropped this one off to me. He's the one who helped me work on the Peterbilt and stuff. So he thought I'd like this. He thought it'd be a good addition to the board, and I would agree. Nevada rodeo is very important to Nevada, and we've been involved in rodeo. I and Amy have been involved in rodeo our whole lives. So actually, fun fact, Amy was a rodeo queen when I met her. I was not a buckle bunny. I was whatever the opposite of a buckle bunny is. Anyway, I caught me a rodeo queen. Cool. This is a good one for the board. Thank you, Blake. The next plate I want to put on the board is from Bill and Diane. Bill's in Batesville, Arkansas, and he actually gave me a call. He called me on the phone. It's like, hey man, I like your show. I like what you're doing out here, and I have a plate that would look great on your board. And I agree. An Arkansas firefighter plate. I like these specialized plates. These are pretty fun. They're unique, and I like unique, in case you haven't figured that out. Awesome, Bill. Thank you. It's going to be a good one. The next plate is from Kevin. Kevin in Tawas City, Michigan. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but that's how it reads to me, Tawas City, Michigan. And I don't know if there's a particular meaning to the specialized plate, but I like it. Rattler makes me think of a rattlesnake, Western, something along those lines. I don't know. He said this came off of his 98 Dodge 24 valve truck when he bought it new in 98. So this one's been around a little while. It's got a couple dings on it. Perfect, just like me. Thank you, Kevin. Let's put this on there too. The next plate is from Randy. Now, Randy is a friend of a friend up in Idaho, and he's been following along from the beginning. He said that this plate came off of his daughter's pickup. She had an 85 Chevy Stepside, and everybody kept asking her if it was her dad's truck. So she got a plate that said not dad's. I think that's cool. That's awesome. Randy also has his own trucking company, Rough Country Transportation, and he sent me a hat. So I'm gonna sport this bad boy. I've been wearing this one around a little bit since it showed up. I like it. I appreciate you sending me the hat, Randy. Appreciate the plate too. And hopefully I'll get to meet you sometime up there when I'm up visiting Dave and Jerry and those guys. All right, let's get to screwing. Here we have it. Just room for a couple more plates down here, and this thing is full. What a very cool thing to have here. What a very cool memento and keepsake. If you'd like to send me a plate, I'll put my address down in the video description down below here. So thank you. I would really, really appreciate it. That this is such a unique keepsake that it's non-duplicatable. You'll never find another one out here like this, and you guys have really made this possible. We'll fill this one up and we'll get another board going. I'm going to find a place to put this, and this will be my backdrop here before too long. We'll get it figured out someday. I just got to figure out where to put it. Weather protected and all that stuff. So I appreciate it. Love that. Love this license plate board. Thank you guys very much for helping me build it. I like that. This week is done. I want to remind you guys that I do have some merchandise. If you'd like a hat, koozie, sweatshirt, things along those lines, beanies, winter stuff. I appreciate all the support and everything, and we're going to do this again next week. So join me then. In the meantime, see ya. In the meantime, keep the bugs off your glass and the bears off your ass. We'll catch you on the flip-flop.